I think it's something that is given to us when we're young, like implanted in us. You graduate college, you get your job, buy a big house, have 2.5 kids, have a fence around your yard, a dog, nice cars. You don't have anything to worry about.
I think everyone still uses like that white picket fence reference, and in everybody's head, that's what everybody still wants. Perfect house, perfect family. Whatever that family may be, everybody in their hearts, they want that. They want to find a true love. They want to marry that person that is their true love.
The goal of this country has always been that everyone can have a home. When World War II ended and the great American middle class started to evolve, the American dream was that you could be a middle-class person, have your own home, have your own four walls, have your own life. You're a king in your castle. Even if the thing's 1,000 square feet, it doesn't matter if it's a nice 1,000 square feet.
My parents and my generation, they all expected that their children would have more and be able to do more than they were able to provide. Life will progress in such a manner that we are able to have more and to provide more for our families, and that we will not be going backwards.
One of the great things about America, it's one of the few countries that has the least amount of obstacles for anybody to make a home, buy a home, have their family there. My husband and I have been married for 29 years. We have 3 children, and we're now at the stage where we're witnessing our kids graduating from college, following their own dreams, having their children, doing the whole thing that my husband and I have been doing, the struggles, the triumphs. We believe in our hearts, whatever it is that we want to attain, we can achieve it. This is a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 1,460 heated square feet. It has a split plan. Master bedroom is over here. There's 2 smaller bedrooms near the entry. The kitchen is nice, but it's sort of plain. Nice big walk-in closet, right? Take your time, look around, and ask me any questions, okay?
Yeah, just give us a few, please.
Okay.
Thanks. So what do you think?
It's not perfect, but the longer we wait, we won't even be able to afford something like this.
It's more than we talked about.
Yeah, but when we move in, we won't owe on anything else. Oh, hey, don't worry.
I can't not worry. Let's just go.
Hey,
What are you doing?
come here. Come here. There we go. Look how tall I am.
They believed in an America where hard work paid off and responsibility was rewarded. And anyone could make it if they tried. And these values gave rise to the largest middle class.
What are we still after doing there? We got the bed in there. We got the bedding in there. That's it for tonight, though?
Well, it'd be a box or two depending on what time it is. I'm gonna start, putting the clothes away.
I'm not gonna stop you. To our lovely home.
Mm-hmm. So is it too soon to start talking names?
Ooh, names.
What is happening?
Girls. On 3, okay?
Okay.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. What's on your dream, babe? Alright.
I am now. Baby. If something were to happen to you, how long would you want me to wait to find somebody new?
Where did that come from?
How long?
Once I'm underground, you can do what you want. But I am not going anywhere for a while.
Better not.
Now what's my statute of limitations?
Never. You're gonna mourn my death the rest of your life.
So, what do we have? 5 more days to the weekend?
Tell me about it.
How did your move go? How's the house?
It's great. Won't feel like home until we get the last couple boxes unpacked, but commute's a lot easier. Couldn't ask for a better deal, so
Fortune favors the bold.
something like that. Production, Jonah speaking.
Jonah Price?
Yes, sir.
Got a minute?
Yeah, sure.
Step by my office.
Yeah, okay, should I,
Thanks.
Mr. Price? Look, there's no real easy way to do this. It's the worst part of my job. Revenue has gotten pretty tight. Corporate has asked us to make cuts.
Your termination will be effective in 30 days.
I hold myself responsible for all of this. I had to make some tough
In
decisions.
this economy, we've had to right-size your healthcare coverage and job placements.
Every one of our
in
papers
systems.
across the country is eliminating
Termination.
Jonah, I understand your concern. Anyone would feel the same thing in your situation.
I'm glad you called, but, why don't we give it a few weeks before we start panicking?
Well, it's not panicking. I think it's just a smart move to try and reduce the payments to something a little bit more manageable.
We've got to know your income before we can set the terms, right?
Focus on getting a job right now and talk to me first of the month.
Do you know any other places hiring right now?
Oh. Not newspapers, but there's bound to be something I can do.
What if there's not?
It's gonna be okay.
Well, maybe I could pick up some serving shifts somewhere.
Yeah, I don't think we need to worry about that yet.
don't know, Jonah. I really like it here, and I'd rather just fix this now than wait. I'm afraid it's gonna be too late. I think maybe I should talk to my mom.
Out of the question.
It's either another job or my mom. I'm sorry, but I can't go back to some tiny apartment and then just wait for the stars to align so that we can start a family. It's either another job or my mom.
I'd like to take Laura and Cole to Disney at the end of the month, but I want to ask about staying with you before I offered Leah.
That sounds great, Mom. I'm just not sure how much time I'm gonna have to play host.
If it's too much trouble, I'm sure your brother can afford to spring for a hotel.
That is not the issue, Mom. I just don't know how much time I'm gonna have to take off.
Has he gotten any offers?
He'll get something soon.
Mr. Price, I appreciate your interest.
And I sympathize with your circumstances, but we're more focused on building our web presence right now.
Absolutely. You know, I've had tons of experience with the web, and there's a lot of training regarding the new programs.
We'd like someone with a more extensive magazine background.
Unfortunately, we aren't able to offer relocation expenses.
Yes, I do remember. We were interested a year ago.
You understand what it's like for an alt weekly. We've had to fight to keep them from killing our print edition altogether. I just want you to be happy. If you stayed up here instead of following him all over the country, you might have had your own kids to take care of by now instead of everybody else's. Every one of the boys you dated in school had enough sense to find something stable that would support a family and will be around in 20 years.
Nothing in that place will change in 20 years.
Unfortunately, we're on a hiring freeze right now.
Yeah, I understand that, sir. Just thought it might be worth a call.
We'll keep your information on file.
All right. Well, thank you for your time.
I'll be sure to give you a call if anything comes up.
If you're so worried, Mom, you could just write a check.
I'm sorry, Maggie. With your dad's health the way it is, we can't afford to look after anyone but ourselves right now. Besides, you're supposed to be an adult. What would it teach you to bail you out?
Business call? Oh, relax. I've been doing the same thing.
Well, what's that?
Doing whatever I could to find a new job on the company time, company dime.
Oh, look, I've also been...
Look, you gotta cut corners. Don't worry. I'll back you up.
I appreciate that, Don.
The least I could do.
So, what do we... Anything good here?
Melanie dropped these in my box for you.
Oh. Tremendous. What's that?
That. Something I'd like to keep quiet.
What do you got here, Don? Don't hold out on me.
Phil wanted to have some kind of a ceremony. Even had my wife start to bake a cake, but I don't feel quite right about it.
25 years, huh? How does it feel?
I don't know how to feel. I mean, I work harder and harder. I make less and less, and the suit keep making more and more. Now, there was a time they talked to me. They would consult with me before letting go the top layout artist I've worked with.
Oh, you enjoy that?
Yeah. Listen, seriously, if there's something you need, you gotta knock off early for an interview coming late, whatever. There's some way I can make your life a little easier. Say the words.
It's not going to be easy. You're just going to have to tighten your belt. Stick to the necessities.
Walking along, not a nickel in your jeans, you're free as the wind, nobody bothers you. Then you get a hold of some dough and what happens? First thing you know, you own things. You're not the free and happy guy you used to be. You gotta have money to pay for all those things.
Tonight's jackpot is $35 million. And your winning lotto numbers are 47, 44, 42, 41, 7. And the last lotto number is 36. Now.
You wanna go to bed, babe?
Jonah, sorry for the wait. How's the job search coming?
Well, not so well, sir. Not so well at all. He told me to give you a call if I hadn't found anything left first, so that is what I'm doing.
So what can I do you for?
Well, I figured if I had a longer term, then I might be able to accept some offers right now. It would be a bit too low to make that payment.
Sounds like you got a good head on your shoulders there, Jonah. Let me pull up your file. Uh-oh.
It looks like we're no longer at liberty to change the terms.
What?
We don't even actually own it anymore.
Whoa, Morty, who does?
You should have gotten a notice about this.
I didn't get anything.
Jonah, will you please talk to me? What are you doing?
Buying time.
What do you mean? No way.
Look, I'll do it, okay? Just go back in the house.
No way.
Go back in the house.
No.
Look, this could go on for months. Do you realize how much money we would save here?
No. It's gotta be dangerous. You're trying to get yourself killed?
No, I'm not gonna get myself killed. It's not dangerous if you know what you're
I suppose you do know what you're doing, huh?
4 hours old enough for a paper route. This is what we did when Mom's hours got come back.
Jonah. Come on. We'll find another way.
Yeah, fine.
Just forget it. And you are?
Jonah Price.
Let's see. And what interests you about Eagle Staffing Agency?
As you can see on my resume, I've worked in extremely professional, competitive environments for nearly 10 years. And, I have excellent computer skills. And given my background in publishing, I think I'd have an edge when it comes to communication within a corporate environment.
I see. It doesn't look like you have any experience as an executive assistant. Or a secretary, even a receptionist for that matter.
Well, no, but I've worked in newspapers all around the country for nearly 10 years, and like all my references are going to tell you, I have zero problems adapting to new challenges.
You've never scheduled appointments?
No, but I've...
Maintain a company filing system?
Well, I've had to adhere to a common filing
Yeah, but
system,
solely
like
for an individual, like an executive, for instance.
No.
Have you ever had any office management responsibilities, such as maintaining an inventory of office supplies before?
No.
What about office machines, fax, copier?
I can operate a fax machine and make copies.
I see. How about heavy phones? Have you ever had to handle multi-line heavy phone traffic before?
Yeah, I can answer a phone.
Make coffee?
I've had to redesign entire sections for the paper at the last minute so an ad rep can satisfy his clients. I've dealt with constant deadline pressure, day in, day out. I have done 3 people's jobs for weeks at a time. So I think that these are, the filing, the heavy phones. These are things that I could handle.
I understand you possess some notable qualifications that many of our candidates for placement don't, but we need to fully stand behind the employees that we place. I'm not saying that you won't be considered. I just, if your background check and drug screening come back clean, then we'll see. I believe we have your contact information, so, if we have a match, I'll be in touch.
Hey.
Bad, huh?
Let's just say I'm not holding my breath.
I'm sorry.
Me too.
I mean, for everything.
Me too.
I know you're gonna find something.
What am I gonna find that pays enough to keep the house, Maggie? I'm sorry.
Why don't you go camping this weekend, Jonah? I think it would be good for you to get away and clear your head, regroup. I think it'll be good for both of us.
Hey, it's Jonah. Leave me a message.
Hey, babe, it's me. Just checking to see where you are. Call me back, okay? I love you.
charge with absolutely no obligation for just $14.95. But this spectacular...
What those companies hope you'll do. At the store...
Hey, it's Jonah. Leave me a message.
I don't know what's going on here, but can you just please call me and let me know you're okay?
Hey, it's Jonah. Leave me a message.
Jonah, pick up. Where are you? Look, I know things have been hard lately. Maybe that's my fault. I don't know, just... I love you. I'm worried about you. Please just call me back.
Hey, it's Jonah. Leave me a message.
Jonah, where are you? I don't know what to do. Do I call 911? What? Could you please just come home? Now. I love you. Hello?
I didn't think I'd get you. I was going to leave a voicemail. We're coming down at the end of the month.
Okay.
Now don't worry, we're staying at a hotel. I'll make sure you don't have to worry about anything.
You haven't bought your plane tickets yet, have you?
Why?
I haven't heard from him since Friday night.
All weekend?
It's not like that.
Are you sure? You don't always know.
We went camping, but he didn't come back when he said he would, and I can't get through on his cell.
Could there be someone else?
This might be weird, but I need to ask you something.
Go ahead.
If Jonah was seeing anybody, maybe you know, I just feel like a lot of times I've heard that it happens at work. If I don't hear from him tonight, I think I'm gonna go to the police. But when I do, I just don't want to be some poor woman whose husband ran off and she didn't see it coming.
Look, something is going on here. You know, he would have been pretty sly about it. I mean, he could have, but I really don't think that's the case.
I'd say that's a relief, but the alternatives aren't relieving at all. So thanks, I guess.
I understand.
You heard from his mother?
She's not staying with us.
But...
No, she's just gonna stay with a friend who used to go to their church or something.
But that's ridiculous. I mean, you're right here. She shouldn't have to...
She doesn't like us. Well, she doesn't like me, you know? Kind of like how you are with Jonah.
Cell phone and car keys were both found inside the tent, as well as a cabinet, stove, headlamp, cookware, sleeping bag, water bottles, clothes. Once we finish the necessary forensic work, you can inspect the contents of the tent and tell us if there's anything missing. A ranger found his car up near the boat launch. Wallet was found inside the console. Looks untouched. moment, our most likely scenario is that Mr. Price went exploring where the river meets the ocean. Maybe encountered some trouble.
Do you think he's out there?
We're gonna get as many people out here searching for him as we can for the next 36 hours. We need to take other scenarios.
What are you saying?
This place has some powerful rip currents. A solo swimmer. We don't know if he had a life jacket on.
Now, who knows if they're right? You're going to keep looking, isn't that right?
Yes, ma'am.
Hey, we're home, sweetheart. Come on, honey. Just get a little rest. I promise you'll feel better with just a little rest with a long day. Sit down. I'll get your shoes. That's what moms are for, so I'm told. See, got a foot right up here. Pop up your sweet feet. I can't give you another one for a few hours, so I sure hope you can sleep, okay? I love you, too. You are my precious girl. Sleep. Primary beneficiary, Maggie Price, spouse. Beneficiary to be paid $500,000.
Hi, dear. A question for the lawyer in the family.
Mom, what if by some miracle he's out there? I mean, who knows where? But I'm not waiting for him.
I don't think they would have called off the search if they thought there was a chance they could save him.
I know, but it's just... Why? There's still a chance.
Listen, Maggie, I don't pretend for a second to know where he is, but it is not here. And I think it is worth your while to see if you can get something for your trouble.
That makes me feel like a horrible person.
I have to deal with horrible people in this line of business sometimes. Right? I mean, these are people that are out for money. Right? They don't care how they're going to go about getting it. You do not strike me as one of those. You're not even close. But I also deal with people that have a good case. But they're either ignorant or just plain stubborn. They come to me too late for me to do anything about it. All right? So that's why it's important that we take the initiative in these matters. All right? It's going to go a long way to preventing an even bigger mess later. It's going to be a lot harder to clean up.
I think I need to sleep on it. I hope that's not a problem.
No, Maggie, not at all. I understand. Just remember, for the best chance of a favorable settlement, we need to get on this right away. Just give me the word. All right, we're going to put this into action.
Thank you for your time.
Absolutely. Thanks for coming in.
I don't know what you're waiting for. I think he would take good care of you. Even if he's out there, you should still do it. Honestly, if I thought he were, I'd be even more convinced. Because in that case, where is he? Why did he leave you to deal with all of this on your own? I wish you the best with this. You know I love you. Thank you.
Have a safe trip, Mom.
Tonight, all across the state and all across this country, there are people working hard to ensure that their children would have a better opportunity in this life than they have had themselves. And they are blessed to live in this great and extraordinary society, where indeed that dream is still possible and is still true.
Who did this?
You didn't know about it.
Of course not.
Maggie, I am so sorry. She said that...
Who?
Mrs. Price, I mean his mother, she said that... She told me that... I thought that you knew everything.
Sorry, Don. I didn't mean to come in here and just start.
I just thought...
How does this work?
Well, there's a remote possibility that if someone were to petition for a probate hearing, your in-laws, for example, that you might lose something. But all of his assets should be transferred to you. Precedent for cases like these, with a surviving spouse, is pretty airtight, even without a will.
What about,
No, ma'am, not yet. Look, we're not like a lot of the other firms out there who are going to bill you by the hour and hope to get rich off of wasting your time. All right, we take our share from the back end. Because we do plan on winning. We're very good at what we do, and you will not owe us anything that our performance doesn't warrant.
Down there all by yourself. If you've got to start over, you might as well do it up here.
I need to get everything settled down here before I can even think about that.
How long is that going to take?
Without a body, courts generally take 5 years to issue a death certificate, so the insurance company can be sure that the person in question is actually dead.
All those people couldn't find him.
Look, the state can expedite the death certificate, all right, so long as we can prove that your husband was exposed to imminent peril. But since this isn't a major disaster, legally speaking, it still could take up to a year.
I'll be out of my house.
I'll do what I can, all right, to move this thing along. But if I were you, I would do everything in your power to get out from under that house.
We were supposed to have kids in that house.
The market hasn't changed too much, but at the same time, I see that you guys still have some work to do here. The lawn should be mowed, and it would help if you would get rid of the weeds. You want to make sure that the house looks like it's been kept up and you've taken good care of it.
Miss Price.
Hey, Maggie. Have a seat. This shouldn't take long.
So what's this about?
Miss Price, we've been asked to take another look at your husband's. His...
Death?
That's right.
You know how things are when there's insurance money at stake.
Now, if I recall correctly, your husband lost his job shortly before he disappeared.
Yes, that's right.
And he was having some trouble finding work? Would you say he was depressed? I'm sorry, Miss Price, but I'm going to need you to speak up for this.
He was depressed.
He wouldn't have done it on purpose or anything, would he?
Okay. Maggie, let me restate that. If Jonah committed suicide, then the insurance company would only have to refund the premiums versus the full benefits.
He would have said goodbye. There wasn't even a note, so...
Forgive me, Miss Price, but I had to ask.
Is that all, sir?
Ma'am, I'm afraid that there's one more thing. And again, I apologize if it is insensitive.
Go ahead.
Is there any possibility that your husband could be trying to defraud the insurance company for his benefit or yours?
We're done. Okay, Maggie, you don't have to answer that at all. Okay.
No.
No chance.
None. My husband couldn't pull off something like that. I mean, I love him, but he wouldn't have... Just something that he wouldn't do, okay?
Well, I'm sorry to have bothered you. Miss Price, I think I've heard all that I needed to hear.
Glad to hear it.
Goodbye, ma'am.
Goodbye.
I am impressed.
What? What do you mean? I told the truth.
Doesn't matter if you're telling the truth. Only matters whether you're convincing.
I think that's the most cynical thing I've ever heard.
Yeah, well, any cop or lawyer will tell you the same thing. A good one, anyway.
Suppose I ought to feel good about today, then.
Well, step in the right direction. You know, they still may come back and try to only pay half they're entitled to without the body. I mean, hey, it's better than the alternative.
Half is more than enough.
Are you getting by?
I'll be okay.
You sure? I mean, if anything changes, you know, if you need anything, you can call me, day or night. I'm sure we can work out mutually beneficial arrangement. Just keep it in mind.
I'm gonna go.
Maggie.
Oh my god.
Maggie, it's me. Hey, Maggie, come on, open up. Maggie. Maggie, come on. Open the door.
Oh my god.
Get back to you as soon as I can. What's wrong?
You son of a bitch.
Maggie, look, I would have told you.
You should have.
Maggie, it's not like I didn't trust you.
The second that you thought about this, you should have told me. I thought I lost you.
It wouldn't have worked if I told you.
Oh my god. I don't think I even know you.
Maggie, don't you get it? I did this for us.
Which part, Jonah? Don't
I
touch
did
me.
all of this for us, Maggie.
Where you were dead? Like the part where you ran off and left me here by myself to clean up your mess? That was for us.
Maggie, everything I did was for you.
You stand there and tell me that this was for us. You did what was easiest for you. I can't even look at you, Jonah. I can't believe you.
You think this was easy for me? Do you have any idea the things I have been through?
I want you to leave.
No. Look. You're all that matters. I don't care about anything but you.
If you cared about me, you would have never done this to me. I can't even look at you. I can't.
You know, I gotta tell you.
There is nothing that you could say that could possibly excuse this.
Excuse this? Maggie, excuse this? What do you mean, excuse this?
I want you to leave.
Is that what you want? You want me to leave?
I don't want you to be here.
All right. I love you, and I'm really glad to see you.
If you're not out of here by the time I wake up tomorrow, I'm turning you in. Either you leave or I'm calling the cops.
You are the only one who knows I'm alive, okay? The only thing standing between us and $500,000 is some paperwork, Maggie.
It's $250,000, and it's going to take at least a year.
Do you have any idea how long we could make that last someplace else?
Give it up, Jonah. It's over.
Are you serious right now? You would send me to prison?
Don't tempt me. I just don't want you here.
You'd really send me to prison right now, wouldn't you?
Just don't want you here.
Where do you want me to go, Maggie?
You've been somewhere else this whole time, Jonah. Just go there.
The wireless customer you have called is not available at this time. Please try to call again later.
we can make it.
Yeah, me too.
Come on. This is gonna have to be a little bit quicker than I was hoping, because I have to get back to work to do a couple things. It's okay. But why don't we first, I'll give you a tour. This is the bedroom. Look, I'm sorry. I think I'm so much usually better at this type of thing. I just, by the look that you're giving me right now, I don't think you understand what's happening. It's my fault, because I really should have been much clearer. Yeah, I know you need the money, so I'm gonna go ahead and leave this on the dresser. Everything okay? Look, cleaning supplies, right? The cleaning supplies are downstairs. They're in the closet right next to the laundry room. Okay, because you'll need those, and it's better this way. Okay, because you need the money, right? And then my wife comes home to a clean house, and I don't have to sleep on the couch. Take all the time you need. Okay, you have all day. Diane, my wife, doesn't get home until 4, so call me if you need anything.
Maggie. Hey, Maggie. Maggie?
What's your emergency?
My wife's been electrocuted.
I'm sorry, sir. What's your emergency?
My wife has been electrocuted.
And the exact location of your emergency?
2121, Sable Palm Circle, 32820.
I'll have the paramedics on the way right away. Now, sir, what's your name? Sir?